Back with it. I think a beautiful concert is taken. After your mother was change in the sand, but a touch in the ground. What was she could be around after making decisions now. After make a living now, but a touch in the ground. Oh, she could be around after the now. Walking in my shoes now. It's a mountain from the ground after being now. After I walked a million miles, did a million more times. Saw this mountain to my paradise. What was understood a lifetime. After the night, walking in my shoes now. It's a mountain from the ground after the now. After be a man now. Yeah, beautiful. Back with the live session. Decided to go for a third one. Yeah, the song "Have to Be a Man Now." I started to write the song, I think, back in Berlin when it comes down to "Have to Be a Man Now." And at the time, I was strong reflected from Travis Tritt, a musician that gave me a lot at the time. Um, Seeing the videos, "Why Me Lord," and he had a great song um, where the corn don't grow. I think that's the name. And there was one more, but yeah, and these three I think that gave me a lot. At the time, it was time to traveling. At the time, I left this town, Böbling, to um, Konstanz. At the time, where I went to a record studio and did recordings like Innocent, um, um, I Don't Care, and more, what is just part of my SoundCloud. And then further to the Switzerland, and then to London, etc., etc., what you can spot on my Andy Globe um, portfolio if you want to see the pictures and the songs and the protocol of it. You're all invited to join my channel on Facebook, Andy Globe. Yeah, then the song came to me, um, Have to Be a Man. I think it took maybe 1 year, 1.5 year to come together to find that melody. And more, and I recorded that song then in the studio. I built it at the time in Altklinike, where I found a room to rent um, when I was playing my guitar. Years, I don't know, was it 2012, 2013, somewhere around that, back in Berlin, where I was, yeah, was really home, maybe in Simondachstraße and Boxhagener Ring at the time. Thanks, Berlin, for offering me um, this life as musician in your beautiful, yeah, I would say bar and restaurant district, Simondachstraße and Boxhagener Ring, and wider area, where I did a little live out of my music. And like I said, recorded songs like Have to Be a Man, like Eskimo, and more to spot on a record. I did girls, guitars, opera, folk, if you like. I think it's on many um, internet platforms, like on my a couple of them on my YouTube maybe, or every song I think on my YouTube, except licensed from that um, Fire Dance All Day, where I gave the CD to that they put it on iTunes and more. But in my yeah, in my version and vision, yeah, yeah, check it out. But you can, I think, give me kind of what it's worth for you. You can buy it on iTunes, um, or you can listen to it on YouTube. Um, kind of, you can check out my iBand Big in my Having Peace with It. I think do what you love. At least, yeah, the record was recorded at the time in that Altklinike, in that room. I have pictures. You can see it on my Andy Globe as well. Have to Be a Man now at the time strongly influenced or impressed by Travis Tritt, who yeah, was at the time one of my YouTube favorites. Gave me a lot of power, gave me a lot of um, brave maybe with his attitude as singer, and the videos. Thanks Travis Tritt for making this beautiful music and spread it on YouTube and more. As I explore my scale of luck, I strike by several. It's no gamble, no gun to hand, no just that formula. Avoid you got muscle, what pictures to puzzle. Playing me up, climb mountains like belongs to things. What I put in is what I get out. Hocus pocus, somehow. What I put in is what I get out. Started in the cloud, oh what I put in. and barometers stuck by simple love. It's no gamble, no countdown, no just that formula. Love what you get must what pictures the puzzle. Play me up like mountains like belongs to friends. What I put in is what I get out. Focus, focus, what I put in is what I get out. Stop it, don't tell what I put in. You wanna put in this water, yeah. Beautiful. Empty bravers, lawns on caution, golden turns, blind us awesome, JL audio entrance, now for blue lights just for hunts, traffic pictures in that man, PWC was there, beautiful, this is, thanks God for, artists, low wide, great rooms, no tech environment, fresh styles, brand things, Mercedes Benz, low wide, great rooms, Ferrari and Maserati, Honda, Lexus, custom passes, hydraulics on the cat, as done as how cool is that? Silver gold on the Dayton's global tuning idea papers, beautiful, this is, thanks God for, artists, low wide, great rooms, new tech environment, fresh styles, band things, Mercedes Benz, low wide, great rooms, low wide, great rooms. Yeah, Ferrari Enzo GT. Yeah, one of my latest and newest songs. Low wide, great rims with yeah, given my love and response to cars and car tunings, which I have a yeah, I think it's a side love, kind of what you want to do with your money or where you get reflected from besides music. Of course, a beautiful tuned car is something very beautiful. I think it's kind of a hobby, um, at least to me, and I appreciate these tuners, people that yeah, given maybe their life for car tuning and more. Maybe somehow I, or here and there, I have it maybe with the cycles. I'm I'm screwing or I fix my own bikes most of the time, looking for great wheels. So somehow maybe when I yeah, have a car, I yeah, maybe searching for great rims and wheels as well. So stay tuned for that. At least that's my, like I said, that's a shout out to the tuning, car tuning. Of course, without being maybe in the illegal part of it. So stay with the law as much as possible. Of course, like in car hi that you don't get in trouble. Of course. So this is um, that you have peace in your life, like I have. That's a beautiful thing. So stay safe as well. Like if you are maybe going with the throttle here and there, as well as a young man or young woman. I was myself once. One, I'm still, but if you are maybe new with the license with 18, 19, so of course car can be something um, um, can be something dangerous as well. Like maybe if you go with alcohol or come in reflection with other things in a young age. So yeah, stay safe as much as possible um, and more. Andy Globe, if you like. Beautiful. Yeah, it gets more and more profound. Like maybe the forefather and master kind of Paco de Lucia said to control it, a Picado, and this is what I think the big the big thing is, and it takes many years to control that kind of speed, to control that kind of technique, and this is I think what is that's fascinating about it. Besides maybe the well-known radio guitar and mans or guys like Paco de Lucia, El Di Muela, or John McLaughlin, which of course doing separations maybe from that by playing maybe more single notes. Um, so making the guitar as art maybe outstanding. So if you get into that and coming maybe from chords, we say, hey, yeah, I'm playing the guitar well, of course, by picking maybe, and then try to emulate maybe someone like Paco de Lucia. You get maybe that's a mountain, maybe this is kind of maybe you sitting in front of the Mount Everest and say, okay, that's something um, that's a life appreciation to it. That's maybe something, okay, if I'm living that type of life and being a musician, it takes maybe, I don't know, if maybe 20 years, of course, to come to the Mount Everest peak. And this is maybe some, yeah, a master like Paco de Lucia and more. I think when we spot these techniques, that's so fascinating. I don't know if I'm doing this the right way now, but I have my own. But it sounds very similar now. and more. Is that fascinating? Yeah, you give your life to this type of signals. And of course, it's about to appreciate this type of signals. You achieved it for 15 to 20 years now. I gave my life in this on here to come to that level of playing the guitar. And maybe if God says so, of course there comes the type of a well life of richness with it by appreciating people. Of course, Paco de Lucia. I think you want to see Paco de Lucia in a Ferrari. You want to see Paco de Lucia in a nice house. Of course, this is one of the forefathers. It's kind of maybe we've seen Michael Jackson in the Neverland Ranch, or similar. So an artist on that size, of course, you suspect a great car, you suspect the house, because we all know the effort of the singer, of a musician, or a great mechanic, or the boss of Mercedes Benz. You expect, of course, a certain type of level. Nothing against the, like, maybe the daily. We all know that maybe the daily, the trouser, and yeah, the comfort zone. But if it comes down to it, okay, where's the worth to it? I would say, of course, um, the big Ferraris and more, and the upper money life for Paco de Lucia. I would say it's yeah. I expect that, of course. At least in my understanding, I expect maybe the bus of Mercedes in the Maybach. This is something, it fits to my eyes. This is the bus of Mercedes Benz, and of course he has access to the top products of things, like expect. Yeah, maybe like Michael Jackson, if he played that size of concerts and more. Of course, this is one of the leaders of our um, maybe role modelship. These are the guys we enjoy. They have unique products we all love, and of course, you suspect, like I said, a certain type of of um, of of product, of money with it. So last minutes of my radio today, Andy Globe. Thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned for more. Petty Everett rolls, Everett promises, rewinds of it, broken hopes, repairs of it. 1, 2, red and blue, the liquor skies, me and you. 1, 2. Pay promises, rewinds of it, broken hopes, repairs of it. 1, 2. 1, 2, red and blue, the liquor skies, me and you. 1, 2. One, two. Yeah, Andy Globe. Stay tuned for more. Thanks for buying. Check me out on my WordPress. Like